Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2023 as we continue our hard mode difficulty run with Alfa Tauri. And we are continuing our dominance, hopefully, this year. I haven't seen no real signs that our dominance is going to go away. I mean, we didn't do super great in... where are we? There we go. The last race was not our best. Obviously, we got second place, but... considering some of the things that happened against us, I think we did all right. So hopefully we get back to at least top 3 dominance here pretty soon, especially coming up against... and this is a power circuit, which is probably our weakest link, maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong. Is it? I should probably check to see. How are we on... look at car 2. How are we on grid? We're actually second on top speed and first on acceleration. That's pretty good, come to think of it. So maybe we're okay after all. So maybe I'm underselling the team here a little bit. We are currently working on some... we still got some more design going. I think that's the last of our design though, and then we got some more manufacturing going on. Lots of manufacturing. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that needs to be manufactured. Nothing there. Nothing there yet. Okay, so we're good there. How are we looking on finances, cost cap? Still, I mean, we're flirting with the limit here, but I think we're just going to keep pushing. Do we... I mean, I don't think we dare do any more design, right? We've done significantly more than we have in past years, and I feel like it's got to be good enough. I feel like we've got to accept that that's going to be good enough and just kind of keep pushing forward. Here's our side pods. Let me just make sure both cars have the... you got the level 5. We want this on both cars. Suspension, we don't have those yet. They're being worked on right now. Front wings... we want this in both cars. Perfect. All right. So we do have the level 5s of everything except the suspension. And then, of course, the 2 parts that we're still designing right now. So we are working on the suspension right now as we speak. We might get one in time for this next race, but that is going to be it. All right. So there's our design for our chassis. Is that our last chassis design? Yes, it is. So we definitely want to get 4 of those made normally. And we'll get those coming out as soon as possible. That looks good to me. And then I think we're done on design. Well, again, except for one more rear wing. But that is it, which is kind of crazy to think about. I don't know if there's anything else we would want to design for any reason. And I'm not even worried about research. Honestly, I mean, I probably should. But this is, if we win this season, this is our last season, right? So we just don't need any more research. Let me just go through this list and see, like, of the parts that have specific, you know, focuses, what is the lowest currently? So, currently, chassis would be airflow middle. We're at 72%. Front wing, we are, it would be low speed, medium speed, airflow front. We're almost 80% on those. So, definitely not the front wing. Chassis, I could see an argument for doing some more of that. The side pods would be engine cooling and airflow middle. We're 75 plus on both of those. Underfloor, we're talking about low speed, medium speed. We're at 72.5, 72.5, and high speed, 73. So the underfloor and the chassis would be the only things I would consider continue to do some design on, it looks like so far. Suspension, we are looking at low speed brake cooling. Oh, suspension is garbage still. And airflow front. Did we not put ours? Did I miss out on the suspension somehow? Low speed. Why is the suspension so low? Did it just take a bigger hit from the research? Is that what I'm forgetting about? The suspension is actually pretty bad. But the problem is I don't think we could really get one that's much better at this point. Like I said, it would be low speed, brake cooling, and airflow front. Why is this suddenly saying 76 and this would be up to 72? Like, why would we suddenly get... what did I do wrong with the suspension? How did I break you? Because that would actually be a pretty significant boost over the current suspension that we're running right now. I'm not sure what I messed up on the suspension, actually. Because that gets us up to the range that I would want to be at to feel like we're at least remotely, like plus 70%, you know, above 70% is kind of what we would be hoping for. Like I could even break off the airflow front and the brake cooling just a smidge and bump that up a little bit, you know, something like that if I wanted to. do I dare get another suspension just because it is actually significantly worse than the other ones on the parts that we actually care about here. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call. It almost feels like we need to do at least one more suspension. The suspension we have is not really where we're looking for. I mean, we'll get it done in time for the end of the season. You know what? Let's just throw some engineers into this. It's 27 make a difference. This is a 8-day part. So we'd be done in time for Monza. We'd get one in time for Monza if I did like that. You know what? Let's go for it. I don't know why it's so far behind. Because again, if we go back and look at, we don't have any engineers available for another one. Let me back this off just for a second. Just to kind of look at this one more time. Go look at the chassis. This chassis with the parts that we care about. I mean, yeah, I would like the chassis to be a little higher. If I were to be truthful, you know, closer to 75 would be nice. Same thing for the underfloor. Closer to 75 because it's 72.5 right now, 73. But significantly different from the suspension. The suspension was really bad. All right, I think we're okay with this. Let me add the engineer back to here. How are we looking on the rear wing then? Done in 18 days, and we still got one more of those to go. Okay, we'll go with that. I think it's really good for us to get another suspension out. I don't know how I would have... What I messed up there, I'm not entirely sure. Is it just not counting the part that... You know what? Can we cancel for full price right now? It's not counting the part, just based on the part that we have equipped right now, is it? Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not, because that part's at 53, 55, and the low speed, which is the only other one we care about, is at 55. So it's just not a good part right now. The front wing on the parts that we care about are up in the 80s. The underfloor, again, is, you know, only at 66 right now, but... I'm sorry, the parts that we care about, it's a 73. So, no, it really is just the suspension was bad. The suspension was just straight up bad. Wow. Okay, well, we will... we'll keep at it. What's the rear wing at right now? It's not going to show me, I don't think. Yeah, we'll play it. We'll figure it out. Let me just keep at it, and we'll figure it all out. But I think it's definitely worth doing the suspension. All right, to the race weekend. Let's go.
This weekend, we're in Belgium.
Again, this is a power circuit, so if we can afford to, I'd like to run the faster engine. All right, let me get through practice, and obviously we got the sprint coming up, so I'll bring you guys back for qualifying in just a moment. All right, we are back for qualifying. Practice went okay, although I did have to change the setups a little bit just now, so it's going to throw off the driver confidence, I think, a smidge, because I'm not actually running out with the satisfaction that we had before, but we should still be able to get credit for it, I think, after this first qualifying. We'll find out. But let's go ahead and just jump right into this and see if we can get at least a good qualifying here. I thought about buying new engines. At some point we need to, but I think we're going to wait until we finish all the other parts, like we talked about before, just to make sure that we're as fast as we possibly can. That way, any penalty that we do get, we will be able to bounce back from pretty quickly. What Theo's best? Not obviously looking pretty quick out there. Theo, not so much. Theo probably needs another one. We probably don't need to risk it. Let's get Theo out there again. Obviously, Sonoda. I mean, if he loses from being that far ahead, then something else is going on. I think we can definitely hold Sonoda back here. Just hope that Theo gets a clean run here. It's not going to be perfectly clean. There's a few guys in his way. He locked up. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Well, shucks. Not much we can do about it. I think he still makes Q. Yeah, he does. He does. Okay. Q2. He's still being Q2. We can make it up from there. Oh, wow. Leclerc actually passing Sonoda here. Now, we only ran Sonoda once, to be honest, but maybe our engines are, a little bit slower than we'd like. I mean, it's 90% on his engine, which is not bad. 84% on his. So, I mean, it's not going to be that much faster. We did get to 100% and 99%, so that is good. Let's go get into qualifying at number 2. Oh, I meant to put the used tires on for the first run here. I had not his best run, but should be good enough, I would think. He still might need to send Theo out again. I think he's getting caught in traffic, which is really annoying. Nobody come out, nobody come out. Oh, come on, go away. Those guys get in his way, and then I just don't think he can run a good time here. He got a better one there. There we go. That's much better. That's what we need to see. I mean, Snowda's a pretty big jump behind him, but I think he's close enough that I would be shocked if these guys all pass him. I think we can at least make it to Q3 here, which is, is what it is. All right, let's run these tires. I think that'll be fine. And we'll put you on those. That'll be good. And let's run one more lap, or one more stint. We'll go ahead and send you out.
Green light, green light.
Here's hoping we get a good run here. So that's okay. But I mean, they definitely both need to run again. So we'll get them both out here in just a moment. Did I forget and not put some new parts for Theo or something? Thought I checked and they're both running the top parts, but it's possible I accidentally left them out of left something off of his car. Alright, so Theo had a much better time that time. See, I think Leclerc still passes us, which is scary, right? I thought we were pretty dominant over them, and if he's that much faster than us, oof. Could just be a brand new engine thing, who knows? Yeah, I mean, he had the fastest time of all of them. That is interesting. I mean, we do have some more parts still being built, though. So we're not completely finalized on everything. Let me just check real quick. 5.5. Oh, we were going to change out the suspension, weren't we? Okay, that's fine. We are running our level 1 suspension, which is a big deal. Those are really bad suspension. Of course, we're still on the level 3 chassis and level 3 rear wheel. So we still got a good number of parts still to come. So even if they do catch up with us a little bit right now, we got some good parts coming. So I think we're not going to read too much into it. All right, let me go take care of this last practice, and I will be back. All right, we're back for the sprint. Looks like going all out on a pair of mediums or a set of mediums, I should say, would be our best bet. So we're gonna go ahead and run that plan. Let's hope we can do better than second and third. That would be nice. If we can pass Leclerc, I would be very happy.
15 long and here we are.
If not, though, I mean, a race or two where we don't, pass these guys, not the end of the world. We are the only ones on mediums in this race, but again, we are going to be pushing a bit more than they will throughout the entirety of the sprint. So we'll see how it goes.
You've got me, Nicky, if you need.
Theo is... I think he's about to be settling into... Yeah, he is. Okay, so Theo's settling into second place. We're going to go ahead and tell you not to fight your teammate. You are properly in behind him. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and make sure you're running out good here. And we'll just run this out. I mean, we'll see. I don't actually know if we'll be able to stay close to Leclerc while he's on softs, but again, we're going to be pushing pretty hard here. So hopefully we can do some stuff here. Try to put a little space between us and Verstappen. Not much, though. Oh, no, I was going to say he's going to get it right back right away. Theo picking up a fastest lap. Good job, Theo. Don't know how long we'll keep it, but nice to see. Theo is just sticking to Leclerc there. Trying to get past him here, actually. He's just driving side by side here. Did eventually have to give up and fall behind, but he gave it to him a little bit there. He's trying. We are definitely starting to gap the rest of the field here a little bit, though. But Leclerc is properly fast. All right. I think we might have used a little too much fuel, but I think we'll be all right. Wait a minute. Oh, I clicked on Theo. I did not realize I clicked on him. I was like, where did Theo go? I was like, that's Red Bull in front of us. What's going on? Oh, goodness. I'll be all right. Would not surprise me if Theo tries to pass again here on the DRS section. He's not going to be able to. Leclerc is properly booking it. He's pretty quick right now. I mean, we are... actually, I think that they'll get a little bit more points than us, right? First and fourth versus second and third. Because they get, was it 10 for first and then 8, 7, 6? I can't remember now. For the sprints. Or is it 8 for first and then something from there? Suddenly, I do not remember. Theo is absolutely stuck like glue to Leclerc here, though. All right, Leclerc's starting to get a little bit of a space there now. All right, I'll go ahead and speed up a little bit here. I was hoping we'd get a little bit of a pass there and we can watch it, but looks like it might not actually happen anytime soon. Leclerc is properly quick, though. Goodness. All right, we're going to go ahead and have Tsunoda's top up. I don't think there's any point in pushing him too much more if he's going to be staying behind Theo for now. I mean, Leclerc's pushing his tires pretty aggressively compared to even some of the other guys on the field. But it's working. He's getting some space now. He is booking it. Wow, he must have just kicked into some high gear right there. All right, I'll go ahead and put you back on neutral. Let me give another one more lap of top up here. 3-second gap. Goodness.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Verstappen's catching up with us now. Three laps to go. I don't know when we kick it to try and catch him. Probably about now. Probably want to go about 2.5 laps to go and see if we can catch him at all. I have my doubts at this point. Claire is properly fast. It's impressive. I mean, we're pretty good compared to the rest of the field, right? We're very fast compared to most of the other people. Verstappen's close, but we are faster than him. Leclerc is mega fast right now. Again, we've only got half of our parts currently maxed out, so I'm not going to try to read too much into it.
The Alfa Tauri driver there with a good points finish in this sprint. Well, there's nothing.
All right, let's get to the race and see if we can... I don't know. I mean, once you throw in some pit stops, you never know what can change here. All right, what we got here? Probably go a little bit aggressive on the mediums, push them out a bit. Like that, maybe. That's 10 seconds faster. So it's definitely better than what we got right now. What if we... Let's try this one then. It's 2 seconds slower than we're at right now. Okay, let's duplicate the one we're in right now and let's change this to a hard. That would mean we can push both the sauce on the front and the back. Is that any better at all? No. All right, we'll go with the mediums and I think this will be okay. Alrighty, I like it. Let's... I mean, we'll have to obviously back off of the mediums a little bit because we don't want to go too low, but I think otherwise this strategy should work for the most part.
We've got 44 laps. You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, Sonoda's going to take an early lead here. That's fine by me. That's not what I wanted. That button. Don't fight your teammate. That's okay. Let him get in ahead. That's fine by me. Wait a minute. You're already at 6. You burned that much coming around that first quarter? I did not realize they burned that much coming around that first quarter. I guess they haven't gotten any charge yet, so I guess some of that makes sense. It kind of scared me for a second. I was like, wait a minute, did we not start with a full charge? That's not fair. But no, we're fine now. Claire is so fast right now. It's got to be the engines, right? He's got some new engines on that we just, because we're obviously running the same engines. So his engine's not any faster than ours in the manufacturer sense, but it could be faster than ours in the sense that it may just have more percentage on it right now than what we have. Although we're at 90 for Tsunoda, I think, right? 89, 90, something like that. It's not like we're way off of where... But I think, does it start going down at 85? No, we should still be above that threshold with Tsunoda. I think our engine's about as max as it's going to get for right now. He's just fast. I wonder if it's the... I mean, we're using those rank 1 suspension, and that's probably really hurting us quite a bit. All right, well, we'll just settle in here. We'll figure it out once we get through the first couple pits, and we'll see how it looks there. Don't really like Theo's backed off from Tsunoda a bit here, but hopefully he can catch back up. At least Tsunoda caught back with a Leclerc. We're going to go ahead and, yeah, that's fine. Go back to balance on the fuel. Keep pushing the ERS just a little bit more. All right, Theo's going to have to top up now. Tsunoda's got a little bit more left in him. Okay. Go top up for you as well. And one good thing about Theo being in a little more open space for a little bit is he will have a little more tread on his tires, I should say. Probably means Tsunoda's going to be the one that pits first. I mean, we are, as a group of 3, pretty fast compared to the rest of the field. It's just Leclerc is also very, very fast right now in his current setup. We had to know that Red Bull was not going to go away quietly, right? Like, they were going to come back at us. I didn't mean to leave Tsunoda unaggressive for that long. It's all right. We'll get him back in there. Actually, looks like Theo might be pitting first now. I'm actually going to let you... No, I mean to go 16. I'm going to let you go one more lap, Theo, and then we're probably going to schedule your pit. Okay. Let's go ahead and schedule your pit, buddy. And come in on the mediums. I'm going to go ahead and have you just go all out. See if we can get from this one lap. Maybe you can catch up with Tsunoda. Okay, Tsunoda, go ahead and go all out and come in for his pit. Go watch Theo coming in here. Come on, pit crew, let's go. Two 6. We've had better, but that's not atrocious. Come back out in 5th place, pretty good actually. We'll take that. go ahead and have you deploy from there. Come on, Sonoda, what you got? 2.7. That's not good. That is not good at all. Still comes out ahead of Theo, though. Third place. It's not bad. Going in for a full pit stop and still being in third place is pretty good, to be honest, but definitely not our best pit stop. Claire is so far ahead, but he's got to come in for a pit here in the next couple laps as well. So just whether or not we can catch up and pass him, being out on fresher tires for longer. They moved up to fourth. Good job. So I was about to catch Verstappen. Good job, Sonoda. No, he's not fully passing, but he should get... There we go. Good job. All right, so now here's your chance. Can you get past... I don't think you can get past Leclerc. I think he was so fast. He's already coming out. He's going to be a little bit shorter because he's coming out through the pits. Did you get him? I think you got him properly. Yeah, you did. He's actually behind Theo even. Okay, that worked out. Now, I expected him to pass us because now he's on fresher tires, right? But that was still pretty good. What have you top up at this point? And check on Theo. Theo's coming up on Verstappen, but he's got Leclerc right behind him. I'm assuming you came out on mediums as well. You did. So I'm assuming he's doing the exact same strategy we are. So we would expect that at this point they're just going to be hitting around the same time we are. It's really just going to come down to the drivers on the track, which is fine. I mean, that's a good way to have it. He was right on Verstappen's tail. Now Verstappen still doesn't pit. So we are going to be... Well, Verstappen came in on mediums first, so he's actually on a different strategy. He must be doing maybe the medium-hard strategy, which means one less pit for him. So we definitely need Theo to get past him for the strategy we're doing to be worth it. But Leclerc is coming strong. I'm assuming Verstappen's going to let Leclerc pass, which he did. And then Leclerc's just going to pass Theo. There's just no way. Sonoda has a chance to stay ahead. But Leclerc is just going to get right past him here. Can we stay and get the DRS here? Yeah, we're at least going to get DRS, stay a little bit close. But he is just so fast right now. And he's on just way fresher tires, right? As much as possible, if Theo can stay close, I mean, that's obviously going to help us majorly. The more Theo can stay close to Leclerc, but there, I was going to say, eventually it's just going to happen. He's just going to break away. Now, I assume that Leclerc is going to have one more pit as well. So all three of us up here are going to have one more pit. Verstappen, well, he'll only have one more pit, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So we definitely need some space between us and him to make this all worthwhile. there's Verstappen's pit right there. Pretty... I mean, he's going to be on some fresh tires, though. Fresh hards. Oh, he's on softs. Oh, you're going to run the medium softs. Okay, we had that strategy. We saw the strategy. It does mean he's not going to be able to push much. He's going to be on some pretty quick tires here, though. Yeah, we're still really early. We don't need a pit quite yet. We can delay a decent amount of time here. Just a cold day, so this weather's... I mean, the tires are just not burning down that fast. Probably schedule Theo's pit on this next lap. Schedule your pit. Come in for your softs. And let's go for it. Alright, schedule Sonoda's pit now. As long as he comes out ahead of Verstappen, we should be good. And even if he comes out behind him, he'll be on fresher tires. So we should still be good either way, to be honest. As long as it's not too far behind him, right? Nope, he's good 7 seconds clear. So that's pretty solid, actually. We're just going to go aggressive. We can always push towards the end if we feel like we're in a good state. Theo's got a lot of ground to make up on Leclerc if he wants to try and pass him. Don't know if it's going to be possible, but again, we are on some pretty fresh, softer tires, so... Come on, one more good pit. Let's go. That's terrible. Wow, okay, we just lost. We lost first place. There's no way, I don't think. Don't think there's any way we get first place now. Not after that garbage of a performance. It's possible. I mean, I guess if we thought Theo could catch Leclerc, then it's still possible for Tsunoda to catch Leclerc. But that was an absolutely atrocious pit stop. Probably have to get some fuel back here in a bit. Not going to worry about it until we get probably to the last 5 laps or so. Just pick it up fastest lap. That's always nice to have this late. Unlikely that anybody else will catch him. We could run all out according to Tsunoda's line here until the end of the race. But I think we're going to just go aggressive. We can always push full attack towards the end. I mean, I think unless we make a mistake, we're locked into second and third, right? I mean, there's no way Verstappen catches us on his tires. It's just a matter of whether or not we can catch first here, especially with that mistake. Had we not had that mistake, I think Tsunoda does. I mean, it is in first, right? Easily. You can see him, though. He's got Leclerc in sight, at least. All right, let's go ahead and speed up here. See what Tsunoda can do. He's 2.4 seconds behind. Get under 2. Under 2 for a moment. Yeah, there we go. I mean, if he gets within 1, it's done. He's going to pass him, which he did. Okay, good job, Tsunoda. So Tsunoda's definitely going to get past Leclerc. I can't imagine Leclerc can stay ahead on way less tread, right? There's just no way. So Tsunoda's going to get past him. Not even a worry there. It's just a matter of whether or not... Honestly, at this point, we're going to go ahead and conserve. Because I don't mind them fighting back and forth a little bit here. But if Tsunoda can stay ahead even on conserve, that's even better. Yeah, Tsunoda's just booking it right now. Theo's going to have to worry about his fuel soon. It only takes us about a lap or so to get the fuel back, though, so... I wonder if we start attacking Theo here in a moment. I mean, is he gaining ground at all right now? He's at 5, under 5 right now. It's just not a lot of time left is the problem. Under 4. I think Theo's got to attack. Starting now. Under 3. Under 2. Come on, Theo. 3 laps to go. All right, we're going to have to go conserve here, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not too little too late. Okay, we're good. Come on, Theo. Still possible. Last lap, Theo's just going to go full deploy, obviously. Alright. We're not even going to do battle assist. We're going to go full deploy, just straight up. Let's go actually watch this. Come on, Theo. Come on, Theo. Come on, Theo. If I'm going to say, if he got within a second at this part, I think he had it, but he just couldn't get it. I don't see how he gets it without the DRS help, but he's got a lot of windy bits back here. Try to make up some ground. Just don't see how it's going to happen. I'd love to be wrong. Love to be wrong. Come on, Theo. I don't know. I don't think it's not enough time. Not enough time. That's all right. We gave it a good shot. We almost got it. Good shot, Theo. Yeah. So close. So close. I think... maybe attack a little sooner. Maybe not go to conserve quite as quickly. Maybe wait till we got behind him to get... I don't know. Any number of things could have changed that. But also could have just gone completely haywire. So, honestly, first and third, that's still respectable, right? 2 podiums. If we get double podiums the entire rest of the way, we're absolutely dominating this like we have been. This is still not our best version of our car. We still have not put out our best car yet. To be fair, it's possible Red Bull hasn't put their best car out yet either, but we definitely have not. So we picked up 32 plus 22, so we picked up 54 points today compared to their 43. So we still got a big chunk of points. Yeah. So we gained a lot more points than they did, which is great. Keep pushing that gap. They actually got us on the fastest pit stop. Wow. Are we in danger of losing this? No, we're not. We're still good. We're still solid there. All right. Good race. Good race. Again, still not our fastest car. We still got our fastest car to come. Obviously, I'm sure the board is very excited with us. Gets a little bit more money that we don't really need because it's not cost cap. But maybe we don't have to worry about the cost cap when we got 162 mil in the bank, is all I'm saying. We'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.